are these the keywords you want to be targeting? If it's logos, if it's convert to PDF, no. So what happens when keywords are displaying that don't look like they are representative of your business? You have to do research to find the right ones. And that's where I think a lot of business owners fall over. As we discussed, they assume what keywords their visitors might be searching and don't actually do the research to find highly targeted keywords that have monthly search volume. So that basically means how many times people are searching a particular keyword every month. That's monthly search volume.
Yeah.
So you want to pick keywords that have search volume that are popular and people are searching.
So it takes a little bit of research, right?
Yeah, so keyword types, a lot of people don't know that there's different types of keywords. We just hear about those popular buzzword keyword kids.
I think people think it's a single word, right?
Yeah, so they can be. So there's kind of 3 types. So there's the head and top level keywords. So they're the ones that are most competitive. They have lots of search volume. So, 2,000 to 3,000 monthly searches perhaps in Australia, something like baby clothes. But they're also the most competitive because, there's a lot of people that have been executing SEO strategies for years and years and years to get them ranking number 1 positions for that. So depending on your industry, I'm going to put a blanket statement out there and say it's difficult to get your head keywords and to get ranking number 1. Then you have what's called body keywords, and as you said, Hayley, they're more than 1 word. So instead of keywords, I like to use keyword phrases. So they've got less competition, but it also means they've got less search volume.
Right.
Because, you're getting into phrases and there's lots of variations that you can make with phrases. So an example of that is designer baby clothes. So just that extra word. And monthly search volume for that is 500 to 1,000 searches. And then the third one, which you mentioned earlier, Hayley.
Yeah, and it just did my tail. So long tail keywords. And I guess they can be those adding a couple of little phrases, how you'd say it in a conversation kind of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely that. Like
cost of designer baby clothes, how you've got to get into the psyche of your ideal customer and how do you think they would type it into Google? And I guess with this research, you can actually hone in on that.
Yeah, so normally longer than 4 keywords, kind of almost like sentences. So cost of designer baby clothes is an example. There's less competition, but that also means there's less search volume. So you might not get as many visitors, but you also get the number 1 spot. Whereas, those 2,000 to 3,000 monthly searches mean nothing if you aren't on page 1, which you probably won't get to. I don't mean to be Debbie Downer, but so monthly search volume of long tail keywords can be between 10 to 50 searches per month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you add up a whole bunch of those and you're targeting different long tail keywords with different blog posts, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10.
All adds up, right?
It does all add up. And this also speaks to motivation. So you can get ranking for some long tail keywords pretty quickly with the right strategy. So you get some quick wins straight away, or you can be the little hamster on the wheel still going after those top level keywords and kind of not really getting much traction.
Yeah.
So long tail keywords, got a little swishy tail there.
Oh gosh, where did you find him?
I think it's a brontosaurus. I was going to get a rat, but it's just, I was like, I want
a little bit neater,
more appealing. So that's where I see, that's a special extra secret for the webinar. They're a huge opportunity, and they can form the basis of your content strategy because, as you can see with the long form, long tail keyword, it's almost like a theme for your blog article. And I forget to mention that long tail keywords frequently have more buyer intent associated with them. So rather than just someone typing baby clothes where they could just be looking for pretty pictures, normally it's like cost of baby clothes, which is showing that they might be more in a purchase mindset.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So long tail keywords can actually drive 70% of all website traffic if an effective strategy is rolled out. So that's the 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 formula.
Yeah.
So top keyword tips is use keyword phrases relevant to your business. That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Avoid keyword stuffing, which we touched on, which is now called black hat SEO, where you're trying to just use keywords for the sake of it and it doesn't flow nicely in your copy. Weave keywords in organically. So what makes sense, put it there. If it doesn't make sense, leave it out. Use related words. I was going to say that word, cinnamons, but I can never say it, so I try to avoid it, and I just said it anyway. So like words, and research well to find the highly targeted keywords that have a monthly search volume that will drive traffic, but might not be as competitive.
Yeah.
So the 3 steps to DIY SEO success.
So step number 1 is obviously looking at how your site is performing right now. So, there's no point in implementing some kind of SEO strategy or a one-size-fits-all approach if you're not really honing in on exactly what is going on with your site and identifying, problem areas of your site and what's broken and what's not performing correctly and what is performing correctly. Just having some awareness around that. The second would be creating a customized strategy based on that audit. So once you know where you need to focus your energy and what you need to learn to, implement, those, how to fix those problem areas, you can't do that until you've looked at the basics, and then you can create a strategy around that. And then once you've actually got the strategy, you've got your plan, it's all about executing it and being very consistent, in your approach. And once you learn how to do this, you can execute it. You can say, right, I'm going to dedicate, a couple of hours every week, and I'm going to smash this out over a few months.
Being methodical and not giving up too soon. Not giving up. So that brings us, and I realise it's 9:30, so I apologise for going over time. But we wanted to share with you a special announcement about our Google Domination e-course. So basically, it launched yesterday, but we still are opening the doors for 5 extra people to jump in. We didn't want everyone to miss out just because we messed up with the webinar recording last week and weren't able to send around a replay. But it's 6 weeks of step-by-step actionable lessons on how to optimize your site, starting with a personal review of your audit. And then each week we'll have a weekly 1-hour huddle and live coaching with me, instant lifetime access to the course. So as Google updates, we'll continue to update the course material, and a private Facebook mastermind group, so to network, which again, I'm lurking in at all hours. So the first live coaching session starts next week, which will give everybody time to do their audit. So week 1 is the site audit. So if you signed up, you could log straight in and get to this tonight if you're not too tired. But basically, it's how your site is performing right now and all the free tools that you need to kind of uncover the issues, including learning how to spy on your competitors and what they're up to. And the audit document that you put together will form the basis of your action items. And the special touch of this 6-week course is that I'll personally review all of your audit documents. I want to make sure that you have it right from the beginning before you start. I don't want you to end up like the hamster on the wheel. I want to make sure that you're basing all your decisions and your action plan off the metrics that is happening on your site right now. Week 2 is goal setting. So as we said, this helps for motivation. So I'll help you, work out how to track the right metrics to see when numbers are going up, even if you're not on page 1 of your head keyword yet. So all the important numbers that you need to decode the important numbers.
Yeah.
And defining realistic goals,
Yeah, so, defining these goals so you know exactly where you're headed. We're all about, time saving, and we understand that everybody's time poor and they need to just get back to their business. So, these goals aren't going to be too hard to reach. Often I have, just the way Karina and I work, I have a lot of plans, and I was like, no, I'm going to do this, this and this today. And Karina's like, no, that's not going to work. That's not realistic. How about just this goal? This goal is achievable. And I was like, okay. Starting small, ending up big. Knowing where you're headed. It's my motto.
Week 3 is keyword research. So you'll actually come away from this module with a list of at least 50 keywords, prioritized by search volume, difficulty, and relevance to your business and with buying intent. So I'll show you.
Valuable.
Yeah, I'll actually show you how I do keyword research and what I charge, more than a few $100s for. So once you learn how to do this, you can probably sell your services to friends. I mean, I would.
Yeah.
So I'm going to also review everyone's keyword list as well to make sure that it's on track with what I would have done as well.
Yeah.
So you get the benefit of the output of the keyword research, plus learning how to do it yourself.
For sure.
And week 4, so a keyword list, and this is where a lot of strategies fall over because there is no strategy. You have a keyword list and then you don't know what to do with it. So week 4 is all about how then you implement those keywords, the best way to utilize them, how to update your page titles and meta descriptions. So you're not doing the site colon test and finding Latin meta descriptions in Google. So we'll devise a content strategy, and I'll give you some SEO friendly copy templates. And also show you the best way to distribute and interlink, as we said, so to keep users on your site. Week 5, we're going to go back to the audit document and look at some technical stuff. So you might not know what H1 tag, sitemaps, robots.txt, permalink. You'll know all of those things at the end of this module, but also you would have fixed up a lot of these things.
So hopefully this is not too scary or too overwhelming. Yeah.
So we're going to eliminate unhealthy links and broken links. And once we've done a technical cleanup, we'll do another health check to make sure everything is okay. And I will put a disclaimer here. There won't be everything that we can fix. You know, we are lay people, even me. I'm not super SEO woman. Like,
I think you are.
No. When it comes to technical stuff, there are some things that you need the assistance of someone technical like Hayley, a web developer, to fix. But we won't know that till we do the audit. And we'll fix as much as we can. And I will let you know if you will need some extra assistance anywhere on your website. If something can be left and it's fine, you know, it's a nice to have, or if it's critical, you really need to get this fixed up. But we're going to do as much of the technical cleanup as we can. And week 6 is all about link building, which, as I mentioned, is really, really crucial for domain authority. So link building is now not about just getting lots of spammy links from as many directories as possible. It's about building real partnerships or content partners with like-minded businesses in similar industries, so you can get contextual links back. So we devised a strategy of how to do that. Where should you start with that? And kind of, again, methodical process with how many you should outreach to every week and what are the numbers you should be shooting for. So all really practical stuff. This sounds bad, but I don't want to waste any time on schooling you on, in 1998, Google first released its first algorithm. So SEO 101 speak. We've given you a good overview now of kind of why you need SEO and what it is. But this course is really action focused, as in you can log in right now. So it's hitting the ground running. Yeah,
for sure. So it's not theory based, and we try to make it as fun and actionable and bite-sized little videos to be able to help you, and Karina's there to hold your hand. I'm saying we, but it's actually Karina, so
well, you might come in if I need your help.
So yeah, we promise it to be lots of fun.
And so, as we said, we've opened up a bonus 5 extra spots to the course. So if you do want to join us, we're limiting it to 5, and that's because of that extra coaching on my end. I don't want to have a group that's too big because I want to make sure that I give you lots of attention. So basically, if you get started and you do 90% of what I tell you to do in the videos, I'll finish off the last bit and check to make sure that you're doing everything correctly. So it's a unique program in that it really is a hybrid e-course where it's a bit of mentoring and a bit of, you DIYing with e-course and the e-course platform. So if you sign up today, you get instant access to week 1. And we have a webinar special, or, a day 1 special of $399, which is $100 off what we charged everybody else. Or we also have introduced a payment plan. So basically you can pay $125 to get started right away, and then monthly payments for 4 months of $125. So Hayley, should we post the links?
Yeah.
So we might post the links if anyone wants to join us. We'd love for you to pop on over or ask us any questions after this if you have any. So as I said, week 1, it kicked off yesterday, but you definitely haven't missed out on anything, and our live coaching and huddles start next week, so you won't be behind. We're now just going to have a look at some questions for anyone that's still on. So I'll try and get through a couple of these. Okay. All right. So I think we've had a problem with the slides the whole time. We always have technical issues. Okay, we're going to send the slides around. We're really sore. Sorry that happened.
I'm sorry.
Again. All right. Okay, well, thank you for everyone that stayed on the line. We'll email the slides around to everybody, and we apologise for that. Yeah, I mean, anyone that's stayed on, I guess this was more like a podcast for you.
You have to laugh. Well, 1 week, we don't have any sound. The next week, the slides aren't showing.
This is common in business. So.
Well, I'm glad that you could hear us all. I'm hoping that you could hear us all. We'll share the slides around and also a replay of tonight's recording, and we'll put it all together. We'll put the sound and the slides together so you can review it in your own time. It's even better.
Yeah. So we didn't really get any SEO questions because everyone was concerned about the slides. So okay, no worries. All right, well, thanks, guys, everyone, for joining us. Thanks for staying with us through that technical hiccup. Anyone that's still there will email the slides. So, I mean, hopefully we've given you some nice audio anyway to listen to. I think you would have learnt quite a bit anyway, even without the slides.
Yeah, so the slides are really just pointers to be able to...
You did miss the hamster, and we're sorry about that. We're not
and
sure.
Brittany. I'm sorry, but our Brittany gift was gold. So.
We're not sure what's going on again with GoTo, but they'll be getting some stern words. Or
I know, right? Testing.
Perhaps it was a user error again on the internet. Who knows? But we'll let you enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you later.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.